There's, okay? Just so we got,
okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so members and friends, we're in Cloverdale right now. It's Marax with her hat on. We're going to go see the Minister of Children and Family Development here.
And we're going to confront her on some issues.
Well, we're going to see if we can have something to say, right? We wrote down a couple of things. We brought our bells. So, you know, they're having some open forum, you know, it's election time, so it's a campaign. And so anyway, she's there. I don't know who else is there. It looks like there's a few people around here. So I don't know how much we'll be able to get to say, but you know, even if we get to say something, you know. So we're here, and we can thank Angelica for informing us of that. She phoned me up and said, Mama Lynn, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh, Cloverdale, okay, it's a nice day, let's go. So we're here now, so let's go.
Graduating from school have very, very large debt loads. The Green Party would like to see us invest more money in secondary education so that people coming into the workforce can do so without having a big debt burden hanging over their heads.
Okay. Number 4 is Howard.
Post-secondary education, something we all want to do, something our parents all want us to do. But actually, you know, during my years, especially in working, now I understand in the virtual world and the physical world is a huge difference. Sometimes, a lot of times, I talk about web developers and programmers as to people who build stuff in the virtual world. And those are very profitable jobs. And in my line of work, in my hiring process, I've actually seen a lot of talent. It's a lot of talented developers and programmers who are maybe high school educated, because I've always said you don't need to go to school to learn how to use a hammer. But having post-secondary education, I think, helped me a lot. I was a political science major, and I got into, my first job was a programmer for MetLife. And I've learned a lot. I think the process you learn in post-secondary is the analytical and the skill sets you need to further your education. So the BC Conservative Party is all for, you know, lowering the burdens of our students and then repaying student loans. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Well, the BC Liberal Party's made a very significant investment in post-secondary education in the last 12 years. We've increased the number of student seats by 32,000. We've opened 7 universities. And we've done that because we think it's important for students to be able to go to school close to home for 2 reasons. 1, it's less expensive. And 2, because people tend to stay and work where they train. So that's really important. When it comes to affordability, we all know that post-secondary education is expensive. And students pay approximately 1/3 of their education costs in British Columbia. We've limited tuition increases to 2% a year. And it's important to note that although many students do graduate with debt from student loans, over half of students graduate with no debt. And our student default rate on debt has declined from 20% in the 90s to 11% today. So while our student loan programs are there for people who need them, we are making sure that, that we encourage investment and continue investment in making sure that there are more seats for students across the province.
Flicking on and off in between, right?